This is a tripod, and I'm going to show you how to make a cheap DIY tripod for your phone for a few pennies with some very simple PVC pipe. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to make a phone holder out of PVC pipe. So it takes a 3/4 inch diameter or 1 inch pipe, and this is the thinner walled pipe. A thicker PVC like a Schedule 40 would be a little bit better, but on this case you'll see it break at the end when I pull it back out of the bandsaw. Whoops! Oh, let's try this a second time. Let's try to be a little bit more careful removing it from the bandsaw to not catch the end and have it pop again. Now I know what I should have done. I should have cut my little halfway mark through the center on the round edge and then cut down the long piece of that. Would have worked a lot better. Oh, the second piece is salvageable. Now we're going to cut a little nick halfway through it to cut off the piece that we just sawed in half to get 1/2 of a curve to work with next. Now we're heating it up with a heat gun. I'm going to get it nice and pliable and then squeeze it in the vise. It's better than your hand because it's a bit hot. Okay, so now that piece is somewhat warm. It's a little bit pliable. Now we want to put a little taper on it. Now back to the bandsaw. We don't have to worry about the kickback or chip out because we're just making one cut. Tapered on both sides to have it a little bit of a point to the end, and we're going to end up bending that over again with the heat gun. Now I'm cutting a little V notch that the phone will sit in. That way it'll keep it from slipping out. It's very simple. Alright, so I have my cell phone holder where it'll fit in here and in this little groove in here, and this just holds it taut. So here's how this works. This piece fits in there here, and you take your phone, you put it in there, and it holds it. It's pretty good. This little lever here has the tension. Now I have a little case on the back of mine, so that's kind of rubberized, so it holds nice and tight. But as far as shooting videos with it or carrying around, I'd be comfortable with that. Again, you can just slide it out like that, or you can lift this up and put it in here. This little lip is important. Have a little V right there. That little V cut and this tension keeps it snug. Now let's build some more things. Now I'm adding an elbow on it, and I'm going to have another piece of pipe in here. Now I'm going to flatten this so I can hold this on the workbench and be able to shoot close-ups. After you heat it up, just clamp it up in the vise for 20 seconds. So now I have my phone, and let's say I wanted to shoot a video, and I could certainly do that anywhere on my bench top. So I have it clamped down, and you can see in the camera from the one I'm shooting at, this thing's holding this nicely, so I can put things in the workbench. I can get my heat gun out. I can shoot other videos with it. That's just one way I can use that. Now I'm going to show you another way. So I have my pole clamped to the side of my bench, and then I have up here. This makes it nice and easy to shoot overhead shots. Here we go. Here's a shot with the new camera angle that I now have access to. While technically it is a monopod, if I'd called it anything other than a tripod, most people wouldn't know what I was talking about. So if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Want to see more of the videos? Consider subscribing down below.
Which way's below?
Which way's below? And as usual, come back and see me real soon.